Prime Field.
The college basketball transfer portal continues to reshape the landscape of NCAA hoops, and one name stands out among the elite talents available: Cedric Coward. This talented 6'6" wing player has entered the transfer portal after a challenging season at Washington State, where his promising campaign was cut short by a devastating shoulder injury in November 2024. Despite playing just 6 games last season, Coward's impact was undeniable. He averaged an impressive 17.7 points, 7 rebounds, and 3.7 assists while shooting a remarkable 55.7% from the field and 40% from beyond the arc. Those numbers turned heads across college basketball's elite programs. Now, after receiving a medical red shirt, Coward finds himself at a crossroads. He's narrowed his options down to 5 prominent programs. While he's also testing the NBA draft waters, all signs point to Coward returning to college basketball for the 2025 to 2026 season. Interestingly, Coward entered the portal with a do not contact tag, suggesting he may already have a preferred destination in mind, but which program will ultimately secure his talents? Let's break down what each school offers this rising star who's rapidly ascending draft boards. The Florida Gators aren't just interested in Cedric Coward, they're actively pursuing him to fill a specific role in their system. With Walter Clayton's departure leaving a significant void, Florida desperately needs a versatile wing who can score at multiple levels. Coward's ability to attack the rim, post up smaller defenders, and knock down outside shots makes him an ideal fit for what the Gators are building. Florida's program has a strong history of developing NBA-ready talent, particularly wings with Coward's skill set. Their coaching staff specialize in helping players with professional aspirations refine their games while showcasing their abilities on a national stage. For Coward, who clearly has NBA ambitions, Florida offers both immediate playing time and a development path that aligns perfectly with his goals. The Gators' offensive system would allow him to display his versatility, operating as both a scorer and facilitator, while competing in the SEC spotlight against elite competition night after night. With NIL opportunities potentially reaching 7 figures, Florida's growing basketball brand and passionate fan base could also provide the platform Coward needs to maximize his earning potential before making the leap to professional basketball. Few programs have risen as meteorically in recent years as Alabama basketball. Under their innovative coaching, the Crimson Tide have transformed into a legitimate powerhouse, known for their up-tempo style and elite athlete development. For a player like Coward recovering from injury, Alabama's strength and conditioning program could be particularly appealing. The Tide system emphasizes floor spacing, transition opportunities, and positional versatility, all areas where Coward excels. His ability to grab defensive rebounds and immediately push in transition would make him an ideal fit for Alabama's fast-paced approach. Perhaps most importantly, Alabama's recent deep NCAA tournament runs have put their players squarely in the national spotlight and on NBA scouts' radars. For a player looking to boost his draft stock, few programs offer better visibility than the Crimson Tide. With Alabama continuously recruiting at an elite level, joining their program would also mean practicing against future pros daily, an invaluable experience for someone with Coward's professional aspirations. Could Coward be the missing piece that helps Alabama reach new heights in the 2025 to 2026 season? The potential fit certainly seems promising. Duke basketball needs no introduction. The Blue Devils represent college basketball royalty, with a tradition of excellence few programs can match. What might attract Coward most to Durham is Duke's unparalleled track record of developing NBA wings. Year after year, Blue Devil forwards and shooting guards make the successful jump to the professional ranks, often as lottery picks. Duke's system would allow Coward to showcase the full spectrum of his abilities. His physical play style, earning him that bully wing reputation, fits perfectly with Duke's tradition of tough, versatile forwards who can score inside and out. Beyond the basketball court, Duke offers unmatched visibility. Every Blue Devils game becomes a national event, with NBA scouts and executives always in attendance. For a player looking to elevate his draft position, This spotlight is invaluable. However, competition for playing time at Duke is always fierce. Coward would need to prove himself among the nation's elite recruits, though his experience and proven production should give him an edge over younger players. With his combination of size, skill, and college experience, Coward could potentially emerge as a veteran leader for a Blue Devils program that often skews young, a role that could further enhance his professional appeal. Few programs combine tradition and consistent excellence like Kansas basketball. The Jayhawks have been a fixture in the national championship conversation for decades. What makes Kansas particularly intriguing for Coward is their system's emphasis on versatile forwards who can impact the game in multiple ways. The Jayhawks have a long history of developing positionless wings who thrive at the next level. Coward's physical style and inside-out scoring ability align perfectly with Kansas's traditional approach. His ability to post smaller defenders while still stretching the floor with perimeter shooting would make him an immediate contributor in Lawrence. Beyond the basketball fit, Kansas offers the chance to play in arguably college basketball's most historic venue, Allen Fieldhouse. For a player with Coward's competitive spirit, the opportunity to compete in that atmosphere could prove irresistible. With Kansas consistently making deep NCAA tournament runs, Coward would have plenty of opportunities to showcase his talents on the sport's biggest stage. Each March Madness game represents another chance to impress NBA decision-makers. The Jayhawks' style of play, physical, deliberate, and execution-focused, might also better prepare Coward for the NBA's half-court game, potentially giving him an edge in his professional transition. Sometimes there's something special about staying close to home. The Washington Huskies represent a unique opportunity for Coward, the chance to remain in the state of Washington while still joining a program on the rise in the competitive Pac-12 conference. Beyond geography, Washington offers Coward the opportunity to be the unquestioned centerpiece of their program. While the other schools on his list would certainly value his contributions, at Washington he could potentially become the face of Husky basketball. This role could translate to maximum NIL opportunities within the Seattle market, allowing Coward to capitalize financially while still developing his game for the professional level. Washington's coaching staff has been aggressively working the transfer portal, suggesting they're building something special for the 2025 to 2026 season. Coward could be the final piece that elevates the Huskies to conference contender status. There's also something powerful about the homecoming narrative. Returning to Leisure State's flagship program carries a legacy that transcends typical college careers. For Coward, becoming a Washington basketball legend might hold special appeal. As Coward weighs these 5 outstanding programs, several key factors will likely influence his decision. First and foremost is his professional development, and which program best positions him for NBA success. This includes coaching, strength and conditioning, competition level, and system fit. NIL opportunities cannot be overlooked in today's college basketball landscape. With potential earnings reaching 7 figures, the financial component will certainly factor into his decision-making process. Playing time and role clarity will also be crucial. At this stage in his career, Coward needs to be on the floor in high-leverage situations against elite competition to maximize his development. His injury recovery timeline is another critical consideration. Which program offers the best rehabilitation resources to ensure he returns to 100% while continuing to develop physically? And finally, the intangibles matter. Team culture, championship potential, and personal comfort with the coaching staff and campus environment. Coward has until June 15th to withdraw from the NBA draft. His college decision will likely come before that deadline, giving his chosen program clarity for their 2025 to 2026 roster construction. Cedric Coward's journey represents the modern college basketball experience. Starting at Division III Willamette, building his reputation at Eastern Washington, showcasing his potential at Washington State, and now potentially landing at a blue blood program. His combination of size and scoring ability and basketball IQ makes him one of the transfer portal's most coveted prizes. Whichever program ultimately lands his commitment will be getting a proven producer, with the potential to elevate both his game and their team's ceiling. While each school offers unique advantages, Coward's decision will ultimately come down to which program he believes can best position him for long-term success, both in college and beyond. As we await his decision in the coming weeks, one thing is certain. Cedric Coward has transformed himself from an under-recruited high school prospect into one of college basketball's most sought-after talents. His next chapter promises to be his most compelling yet. For all the latest updates on Cedric Coward and other transfer portal developments, keep it locked on Prime Field.
Prime Field.